Welcome back to Tansy. In this video, we'll be discussing about Chapter 2, Lesson 5, Graphical User Interface Tools, or to keep it simple, you can call it SQL Client Tool. Let's begin with what we have learned in database component, the same figure. This is your PC, this is a DB server, this is where you store this data. To manage the data, you have a DBMS software. And then again, here you have a software that is called SQL Client. Okay, so that's what this whole lesson is about. Very simple. To reiterate, we need to install a software called SQL Client Tool on your PC so that you can write a query, or you can say, hey, I want to store this customer on my server, or you can say, I want to see how many customers I have, or you can say, can you give the customer located in a given city. So all these queries, whether you want to store, or you can say, hey, I want to update a phone number of a customer, or you want to say, I want to delete a customer from a database. So whatever operations you want to make, that has to go through this SQL Client Tool. So this is also a software application. Again, these tools are again built by different companies. So this is what this lesson is about, to talk about client tool. So we are going to propose which client tool you have to download on your computer or a laptop for you to use during this SQL training course, so that you can also start storing data, start manipulating, and start retrieving data. In chapter 4, I will show you way to do the DB server setup. We do not recommend this to install this same on your computer. We recommend this to create a cloud database. We'll show it in the chapter 4, but for now let's restrict our scope of topic to this client tool. Okay, so SQL tools, client tools, is like a waiter in a restaurant. Okay, you are the user, you want food, but you don't go directly to the kitchen. The waiter, like a SQL client, takes your order and passes it to the kitchen. The kitchen prepares the food. Kitchen is like a database and gives it to the waiter. The waiter, the client tool, brings back your food in a neat way. So it's same like a waiter. I would call it SQL client tool is similar to a waiter. Okay, but in the perspective of data, it's like you are saying how many customers I have. So the waiter will go to the database. Kitchen is like a database. It will try to search, and it will come back and say, I have 10 customers, I have 20 suppliers. A SQL GUI tool, client tool, helps people communicate with database. See, I'm using English language to communicate and explain to you what this topic is. In the same way, SQL client tool will use a programming language to communicate between a user and the database. Helps people communicate with the database. So using a SQL client tool, you can talk to your database without typing complex commands. It makes things easier, like a waiter taking an order instead of you cooking yourself. The examples of SQL client tools, again, MySQL Workbench, by some XYZ company, SQL Server Management Studio by ABC company. Same way, you have a lot of SQL client tools available in the market, but here are 4 that we recommend. See, in our training course, you can do your project on MySQL or Postgresql or Oracle or MS SQL. Again, these are DBMS software. So if you say you are trying to do a job project in MySQL, we recommend you use Workbench, because all these client tools are free. You don't have to pay any subscription amount on a monthly or yearly basis for these softwares. Okay, let's say you want to target to get a job as an Oracle developer, then you do your project on Oracle DB platform and use a SQL developer client tool to communicate with your Oracle DB server. Okay, so that's how it is. And then thanks a lot. Let's move to the next lesson.